Hello and welcome to News Plus on Viewer Television. My name is Patience Sidi. The federal government unveiled a cardiac emergency response box, otherwise known as automated external defibrillators, to respond to heart emergencies such as cardiac arrest. The coordinating Minister for the Health and Social Welfare, Professor Ali Pate, inaugurated the three devices in Abuja in commemoration of the 2023 World Heart Day, with the theme for the celebration as Use Heart, No Heart. Today is set aside by the cardiovascular health community all over the world to raise awareness about the importance of the heart and promote preventive measures to reduce the global impacts and burden of the heart diseases. Pate, who was represented by the Minister of State, Dr. Tunji Alausa, said that the boxes, which were donated by the Nigerian Heart Foundation, will be deployed at the appropriate designated high population areas such as airports. Statistics from the World Health Organization show that cardiovascular diseases are the leading non-communicable disease and are the foremost causes of death globally, taking an estimate of 17.9 million lives each year. As the Nigerian Defense Academy conducts its convocation ceremony of the 70 regular course cadets and postgraduate students of the institution, Vice President Kashima Shettima has said education will continue to play a key role in reinforcing the enhancement of national security. This was an affirmation by his representative, the Minister of Defense, Mohammed Badaru, at the convocation ceremony in Kaduna State.
The Nigerian Defense Academy has what it takes to be ranked among the top names in the industry across the globe. I therefore charge you to continue to maintain the standard for which you are known and to explore new frontiers, especially in the areas of military technology and intelligence gathering, in order to forestall threats in peace and stability, which are key ingredients for economic growth.
The Vice President also admonished the Nigerian Defense Academy to aspire to make homemade production of hardware a priority for the military, as this will boost Nigeria's military technology and might.
The Nigerian Defense Academy should aspire to commence the production of made-in-Nigeria military hardware, not only for home consumption, but for export. I challenge you all to strive to print your names in gold by breaking the records set by your predecessors.
I am proud to state that as at date, all undergraduate degree programs have been fully accredited by the National Universities Commission. That makes the Nigerian Defense Academy one of the very few, and if not only the only Nigerian university to achieve that feat.
While charging the Defense Academy to uphold its value, the assurance is that the Tinubu-led administration will continue to address the root causes of instability and insecurity through policy and governance initiatives. Suspected killers of Naaman Stephen, a Catholic seminarian, have been arrested by a special military task force Operation Safe Haven. Captain James Oya, the media officer of the OPSH, disclosed this while addressing newsmen in Plateau State. The government killed Naaman when they attacked the rectory of St. Raphael Catholic Church, Father and Commandant of Zangon Katab local government area of Kaduna State. The seminarian, who was killed when the criminals set the rectory ablaze after a failed kidnap attempt on the two priests working in the parish. According to Oya, among the arrested suspects were linked to the murder case of Dorothy Jonathan at Afana community of Zangon Kataf after they failed to have carnal knowledge of her. Among these suspects are those in connection with the murder of Mrs. Dorothy Jonathan on September 1st at Afana village in Zangon Kataf. 31 weapons of the various categories were recovered during the operation, which led to the arrest of the suspect. No fewer than 17 communities in Mangu local government area of Plateau State displaced in the aftermath of recent attacks have been resettled for the return of internally displaced persons to their ancestral homes. The General Officer Commanding 3 Division of the Nigerian Army and Commandant Operation Safe Haven in Mangu, Major General Abdesalam Abubakar disclosed this during the distribution of relief materials to the internal displaced persons who have yet to return to their communities. Recent attacks by the bandits in some communities in Mangu local government area have been responsible for the loss of lives and properties, as well as hundreds of persons displaced from the ancestral homes. The displaced persons scattered across some facilities in Mangu have been under severe weather conditions, with the state government as well as concerned citizens and organizations providing succor to alleviate the suffering of the displaced. The Inspector General of Police, A.G. Kayode Adiolu Agbetekun, have visited the National Trauma Center National Hospital to assess the condition of the police inspector Omeji Matthew, who was brutally attacked and macheted by armed hoodlums at his residence in Kabusa, Abuja. The IGP emphasized that the attack on a police officer in the line of duty is an attack on the entire law enforcement community and the peace and security of our society. According to police spokesperson ACP Muiwa Adejobi, the IGP, who frowns at attacking police personnel, warns in the strongest terms that such attacks will not be tolerated and the perpetrators will face the full force of the law. In view of this, the IGP has directed the FCT Commissioner of Police to conduct a thorough investigation into the incident to ensure that the perpetrators are swiftly apprehended and brought to justice. We'll be going on a break, and when we come back, News Plus continues. Do stay with us. Welcome back from the break. If you're just joining us, this is News Plus on VOA Television. Now, President Bola Tinubu has accused former Vice President Atiku Abubakar of being on fishing expedition in his demand for Tinubu's academic record from Chicago State University. Politics Nigeria reports that the Nigerian leader made his remark in his response to Atiku's move against Tinubu's emergency motion against asking the court to cancel the order by Magistrate Judge Jeffrey Gilbert asking CSU to release his records to Atiku. The response by Tinubu was filed late night yesterday in the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois. In his response, Tinubu argues that Magistrate Judge Gilbert, who gave the order on September 19 in a ruling on an application by Atiku, exercised power he did not have under Section 1782 at the U.S. Statute. He has urged the court to reject Atiku's application for discovery of his academic records. Sam Larry has been arrested by the Lagos State Police in connection with the mysterious death of Mohbad, the Afrobeat singer, on the 12th of September. Many Nigerians have been calling for the police to uncover the mysterious circumstances surrounding Mohbad's death. Naira Marley, who is currently abroad, had denied any involvement in the singer's death. The Lagos State Police Command said yesterday evening that Sam Larry was in custody and is assisting the police in the investigation. Sam Larry is now in custody. Hundeyin said on Twitter, Sam Larry is currently providing assistance to ongoing investigations. Let's take you to Kaduna State, where the Election Petition Tribunal ended in a split decision, with the tribunal dismissing the rehearing notice of the People's Democratic Party and its governorship candidate Issa Ashiru over abandonment. At the same time, the tribunal, having looked at several merits, also affirmed that there will be a rerun in 22 polling units in 7 wards across 4 local government areas of the state.
As of today, the PDP petition is dismissed by the tribunal. Unless PDP appeal to the Court of Appeal, then we now know what will happen there. But the petition has been dismissed. There is a notice of preliminary objection, which the tribunal ruled that a petition has been abandoned, so it's dismissed. But by the provision of the Constitution, the tribunal now will have to determine the petition in merit. That is, assuming the Court of Appeal said it was wrong, then this is his decision on merit. But the main decision of the tribunal is that the petition is dismissed. Simple.
Court arrived at decision based on the submissions and argument of lawyers, and that the majority of the tribunal judges decided that the election was inconclusive, and one judge affirmed the election. And the majority decision of the court is that the election was inconclusive. We believe the materials we placed before is sufficient enough for the court to have even declared our candidate the winner of the election, because we know PDP won the election in Kaduna State. Then, what I'm telling you is we'll go into this election and definitely we'll come back victorious.
The Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adeboyega Oyetola, has disclosed that the Nigerian Port Authority will soon commence the implementation of full automation and cargo tracking across the various ports in the country to promote port efficiency and ease of doing businesses. Oyetola made this disclosure recently in Abuja when he received a renowned entrepreneur and sustainability expert, Professor Gunta Pauli, who is on a 3-day visit to Nigeria. Pauli's visit was facilitated by his partner in Nigeria, Premium Blue Economic Innovation and Investment. The minister stated that the federal government is keen on the diversification of the Nigerian economy away from the oil industry. Hence, it was intentional when it created the new Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency has predicted sunshine and thundery weather conditions from Friday to Sunday across the country. NIMET's weather outlook released today in Abuja predicted sunny skies with few patches of clouds over the northern region. According to NIMET, there are prospects of thunderstorm over parts of Adamawa, Taraba, Kaduna, Bauchi, Gombe, Sokoto, and Kebbi. Thunderstorms are expected over parts of Jigawa, Bauchi, Adamawa, Yobe, Taraba, Gombe, Sokoto, Zamfara, Kano, and Katsina State. Sunny skies with patches of clouds are anticipated over the north-central region with prospect of thunderstorm over parts of the Federal Capital Territory, Nasarawa, Niger, and Plateau State. All airline operators are advised to avail themselves of weather report alert periodically from NIMET for effective planning for their operations. And now on the international scene, no fewer than 25 people were killed and dozens more wounded today by a suicide bomber targeted a procession marking the birthday of Islam Prophet Muhammad in Pakistan's southwestern Balochistan province. While the celebration of the Prophet's birthday is accepted by the majority of Islamic sects in Pakistan, certain denominations view it as an unwarranted innovation. A procession of hundreds of people came out of the Medina mosque, and as it reached AI Falah Road, a suicide bomber targeted it, said Abdul Razak Sassoli, Deputy Commissioner of Matun District, Jan Achakai Balastan, Minister for Information, appealed urgently for blood donors to help treat the wounded. He also announced a 3-day mourning period. On the same occasion in April 2006, a suicide bomber killed at least 50 people in the port city of Karachi after donating a device at the gathering of the Sunni Muslims. No group ever claimed responsibility for the attack, although 3 men from the banned sectarian Laskair Jungvi group were indicted. Burkina Faso's military government said it had foiled a coup attempt earlier this week, almost a year after the country's leader came to power via a coup himself. In a statement read out on state television, it said a proven coup attempt was foiled on September 26, 2023 by Burkina Faso's intelligence and security services. At present, officers and other alleged participants in this destabilization attempt have been arrested, and others are being actively sought. It said the alleged perpetrators had the sinister intention of attacking the institutions of the republic and plunging the countries into chaos. Junta leader Captain Ibrahim Traoré seized power on September 30, 2022. The landlocked country's second coup in 8 months. The 2 takeovers were each triggered in part by discontent at failures to stem a raging jihadist insurgency, which swept in from neighboring Mali in 2015. Thousands of people took to the streets of the capital, Ouagadougou, following a call from Traoré as supporters to defend him and rumors of a coup on social media. The military government said it will seek to shed all possibility light on this plot. North Korea has enshrined its status as a nuclear power in its constitution, with leader Kim Jong-un calling for more modern atomic weapons to counter the threat from the United States, state media reports. Despite international sanctions over its nuclear weapons program, North Korea has conducted a record number of missile tests this year, ignoring warnings from the United States, South Korea, and their allies. Diplomatic efforts to convince Pyongyang to give up its atomic arsenal failed, and the constitutional change came after Kim's declaration last year that North Korea was an irreversible nuclear weapon state. North Korea's nuclear force building policy has been made permanent as the basic law of the state, which no one is allowed to flout. Kim said at the meeting of the State People's Assembly. According to the official Korean Central News Agency, Kim said North Korea needed nuclear weapons to counter an existential threat from the United States and its allies. U.S. President Joe Biden will give a key speech in Arizona on protecting democratic institutions in a fresh attack on Donald Trump as the rivals ramp up their 2024 elections battle. The White House said Democrat Biden's speech will also honor the legacy of late Arizona Senator John McCain, the moderator Republican stalwart, who shared his antipathy for Trump. With polls showing them neck and neck, the 80-year-old Biden has recently stepped up attacks on Republicans for Donald Trump for trying to destroy democracy. Populist tycoon Trump faced criminal charges for trying to subvert the 2020 elections, which his supporters tried to overturn by the attacking the Capitol on January 6, 2021. Biden's speech in Tempe, Arizona will focus on the importance of American institutions in preserving democracy and the need for constant loyalty to the U.S. Constitution, a White House official said. French billionaire Bernard Arnault and Russian oligarch Nikolai Saskizov are under investigation for alleged money laundering at a luxury alpine resort, according to Paris prosecutors. The probe concerns their activities in Courchevel, a ski resort in the French Alps, known for being a playground for the ultra-rich. They said late Thursday. The French Economy Minister Financial Intelligence Unit is leading the investigation but has yet to determine whether any crime had been committed, a source close to the investigation told newsmen. French daily Le Monde, citing the Tracfin Financial Intelligence Unit, reported that the 55-year-old Russian billionaire had acquired 14 housing units from a single seller in 2018 for 16 million euros. That's 17 million at current, that's in dollars, in a complex deal involving companies based in France, Luxembourg, and Cyprus. Although he is believed to be the buyer, Saskisov's name appears nowhere on the books of the company carrying out the purchase. The company called La Falche is believed to have bought 3 more real estate units from a second company, which is turned out also belongs to Sarkisov. The sale of the real estate to himself allowed the Russian to pocket a capital gain of 1.2 million euros, according to the paper. That's how much we can take on News Plus. My name is Patient City. Many thanks for watching. Do stay tuned and enjoy the rest of our programs.